How you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. This is StellaZone. If you are a new subscriber, I want to say thank you and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. So today I wanted to come to you guys with a quick recipe. Okay, this is something that Steven put me up to, and I accepted the challenge. Okay. All right, so what am I making today? I'm going to be making jollof rice. Okay, you guys have seen my jollof rice video. Okay, it's one of my most watched videos. And so, but I'm going to be adding a whole twist to it. Okay, so instead of making my jollof rice with regular jasmine rice, I am going to be using, guess what this is? I'm going to be using quinoa. Okay, quinoa.
Is that like quinoa?
Yeah, quinoa. It's quinoa. Okay. I got this one from Trader Joe's, but I'm using two kinds that I mixed. So this is, I'm using organic quinoa, but you can just use quinoa. So let's do, so I have 2 cups of quinoa here, washed. Make sure when you're using quinoa, you wash it very well. If possible, just wash it like 2 or 3 times and then discard the water, then soak it in water again for, I would say, anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, because quinoa has this bitter coating on it, and you don't want that if it's not properly washed. So make sure you wash your quinoa, or if possible, just soak it for like 5 to 10 minutes, okay? And that should take out the bitter coating on there. All right, and then I have mixed vegetables here, all diced up. I have sweet peas, okay? I have carrots, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and orange bell pepper, okay? Here I have some spices in here. I have garlic here. This is my ginger. I have my onions here, okay? And then I have tomato sauce mixed with tomato paste that I'm going to be using. I have 2 cups of water with vegetable stock in, vegetable bouillon in here, okay? So it's like I'm making my own vegetable stock, okay? And what I have here, it's called tempeh, okay?
That's not chicken?
No, it's not chicken. I know it looks like chicken, okay, but it's not chicken. So instead of using regular meat, I decided to substitute this for a plant-based meat, okay? And this is tempeh. Let me show you, which I got from the Whole Foods store. So this is organic tempeh, okay? And so we've been trying to do, so this is it right here, okay? So this is plant-based. This is made from, like, you know, soya beans, and it's just organic, okay? It's just soya beans, lactic acid from plant sources, water, organic brown rice. So it looks like meat, and we've been trying to eat a lot of plant-based product. Like, we've been trying to go plant-based, not vegan, plant-based. And so I've been trying to incorporate a lot of meat substitute into our diet. So let's just get started. Enough already. So I have my pot here that I'm using. I know a lot of you will be asking me, where did I get this from? I think I bought this from Marshall's. Yeah, I bought this from Marshall's. So I have a little bit of oil in here, about 2 tablespoons of oil, vegetable oil that I'm using. I'm going to go ahead and add my onions in here. All right, so I'm going to cut this really short. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make the sauce, okay, which entails the onions, the tomatoes, the garlic, and the ginger. That is why it's like making stew. So if you want to know this process, you can watch my jollof video, okay, or my chicken stew video. And so the stew process is almost like the same, but this time around, as you can see, I'm not using too much oil. I'm just using a little bit of oil, okay. Garlic, okay, so after you saute the onions for a few minutes, you add your garlic and your ginger, okay. So when you add the garlic and the ginger, just stir for 2 minutes, okay. And then I'm going to add my tomato sauce mixed with tomato paste in here. Adding the tomatoes, I'm just going to see, I'm not using too much grease. I'm going to let it sit, okay. I added a little bit of the stock that I made, okay. So I'm just going to let it cook for about 10 minutes. I want the tomatoes to really cook, okay. After 10 minutes, I'm going to be adding my tempeh, okay, or my meat. It's my meat replacer. And then I'm going to add my seasoning, flavor. Then I'm adding a little bit of water. The goal is to cook this with less oil, okay? Because you know when we cook jollof rice, we'll be dumping that oil like we didn't buy it from the store. It's like he was giving to us for free. A little bit more. After 5 minutes, I'm going to be adding my quinoa. And then I'm adding the rest of the water. I am going to add more water than this, okay? Because quinoa soaks up water. All right, the vegetables will be the I'm not going to add it right now because I don't want to overcook it, okay? So for now, it's just the tempeh, the sauce, okay, and the quinoa.
Smells delicious.
Yeah, don't worry, like it doesn't look good. Trust me when it's done. At this time you can taste the sauce and see if you need extra salt, and then you can go ahead and add your salt, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding, because I don't like quinoa when it's dry. That's the reason why I'm not cooking it in the oven. Quinoa can easily dry up and I don't like it. I want mine a little like mushy. That's how I like my quinoa. So that's why I'm cooking it on the stove top. If I cook it in the oven, it will be too dry. So I'm going to be cooking it on the stove top. I'm going to add about half a cup of water. So as you guys can see, I started with 2 cups. So now I'm going to add, you might need more depending on the texture you want. If you want it a little bit dry, if you want it mushy, depending, okay? All right. So I'm cooking this on medium. I would say medium to low. I have it on 4. Okay, I'm going to cover it and cook. For now, I'm going to be cooking it for, I might even bring the heat down like to about 3 in between. So I'm going to cook this for like 15 minutes, okay? I'm going to cook this for 15 minutes straight before I add the vegetables, okay? After cooking the quinoa for 15 minutes, I'm adding my veggies in here.
So colorful.
I know, right? I'm not going to add any extra water, okay? So what I'm going to do now is, it's not done cooking, okay? I'm still going to cook it on low heat. I have some parchment paper, okay? And I'm using this to cover in order to trap the heat. And then I'm going to cover it again. And let this sit and cook till it's done. It will probably take another 15 minutes to cook everything. And
it looks good.
guys, this is it. This is the quinoa jollof rice, okay?
It's just jollof
quinoa rice. Jollof rice made with quinoa. And I like it this way because trust me, when you put it in the fridge, quinoa tends to dry very quickly when you cook it. So that is why I cook it like this, okay? But if you don't want yours too mushy, just reduce the water. Okay. So this is our quinoa jollof rice. All right, so guys, I hope you like this video, okay? Give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you've not subscribed to my channel, subscribe, okay? Because this is where everything goes down. And if you guys want to see more plant-based food, let me know, okay? Or if you have any recipes that you want to request, got a recipe, leave it in the comment section of this video, okay? Until we meet again right here on StellaZone. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. From my kitchen to yours, okay? Bon appetit. Adios. Bye-bye.